YouTubers, this is Fuller's Hobby. We're going to get prepared to put potato soup in a crock pot. I thought I would do a vlog video today since I was helping out the wife to get everything together in a crock pot, because this soup has to cook 6 to 8 hours on low. I guess you can put it at a higher temp and just have fewer hours, but that's what we're going to do. It just tastes better if you cook it on low and slow. In that way you have really good flavor and everything can cook for a long time and combine together to make the best possible potato soup. So we got 2 cans of cream and chicken condensed soup that we're going to be using. We've got 2 chicken stock, which is like chicken broth, and then we got 2 bags of the frozen country style hash brown shredded potatoes. This comes in handy because it's already shredded for you, and believe it or not, it does really well in the crock pot. We've made potato soup before and it's been the best potato soup. So what we're going to do is, step 1 is we're going to combine all the ingredients in the crock pot using the list that my wife prepared for me. So we'll spray the inside of the crock pot and go ahead and get that done. That way it won't stick. Just do a little bit more, a little bit there. Okay. We use those bags. This makes it easier to clean out your crock pot. So if you don't have any of those are definitely useful. So we're going to go ahead and open the bag, and you can do it in whatever order that you prefer to do it in, but we just going to move forward like this. So I'll put the hash browns in here because we're doubling it. Alright, so that's that bag. Let's get the other bag. I made a little bit of a mess, but we gotta slather this in, push it down just a little bit. We're probably gonna not be able to use 2 full bags, at least. I mean, you can see that there's not much left there. I'm gonna try to squeeze it on there. Hopefully that's gonna work out just fine. Push it together just a little bit. Okay. Alright. So we've got all the hash browns in there. Now we're going to use 2 things of chicken stock. So let's go ahead and pour that on there. That way it gets really good and flavorful. You can just kind of go around and just pour it around it. It's all going to soak in it. Alright, there's one. Let's do another. These chicken stock containers are perfect because you just pull the, twist the cap off and go. Alright, we're doing good so far. We got those in there. And we're going to use one more, which I'll get here in a minute, to add at the end. 2 cream of chicken. You can't beat these cans. It's already got the little pull can top, and that way you don't have to actually use a can opener. You can just pop it and go. We'll just put it in there and we'll stir it here in a minute. So we got that. Now we're going to do the next cream of chicken. Just trying to put the loose ends pieces there. Alright, we got that. And now we're going to get onion chopped in the fridge and some pepper and then that other chicken broth. Okay, I'm back. I've got the onions that I was telling you about that my wife already had chopped. She has the pepper already out, and then the chicken broth that I was telling you, just to add some more to it. So we're going to pour this in here just to make sure we get enough, because this is doubling the recipe. That way you'll have leftover soup for a couple days. I think I might have spilled some over there, but we'll clean it up. It happens, guys, when you're trying to prepare stuff in a crock pot and have it almost to the top with all the ingredients and everything. So we're going to go ahead and put these onions in here, and that way we can stir it all up. I'm just going to pour it all there, and that way we can stir it up here in just a second. Alright, let's put a little bit of pepper all across the top, and then we'll stir it and put a little bit more pepper. Okay, let me get something to stir with. I'm going to use this. I think this will work pretty good. Alright, we're going to stir it up. It's going to take a little while because it's very thick, and we doubled, like I said, the recipe, so it all come together really good once I get to maneuver it around a little bit. It probably would be better to put some of the chicken broth in first and then add one bag of hash browns, and then put a little bit of hash brown, add a little bit of chicken broth, just so you can soak it and squeeze it together a little bit easier. But that's the order I did it in. Now it's, you can see it's loosening up since it's got a lot of chicken broth, and where I'm stirring it around, you see it's getting very soupy like, and you can see the onions and everything is blended in really well, and the hash browns as well as the cream of chicken, chicken broth, everything together. We're just going to stir it around a little bit more and put a little bit more pepper. That way, make sure get plenty of flavor, guys. It's all about flavor. Can't wait to eat this evening. We should be able to eat it by, I think, 6 o'clock, because 8 hours from 10 o'clock would be pretty much 6 o'clock if we let it cook in the crock pot that whole time, which I think we will. Alright, just a little bit more on the stirring, and we'll have it all taken care of. Just a little bit more pepper. Okay, let's give it a couple more stirs, and then I'll check on it periodically to stir it up just a little bit more. Alright, I think that's good and stirred up really well, so I'm going to set that there, and we're going to go ahead and put this here, set it right on top, and it says 6 to 8 hours on low, so we're going to put this on low, and you can see that it's already plugged in. So guys, we'll let that cook in the crock pot for 6 to 8 hours, probably more like 8 hours, or somewhere between 7 and 8 hours. And we'll have a double recipe of potato soup that we can eat, on for supper today, probably lunch tomorrow, and maybe even have enough left over for supper. When we cook Crockpot meals, we try to double the recipe so we have a lot more, and that way, if we get, hungry and we are okay with eating leftovers for lunch but not supper, we'll at least have 2 days of soup that we can, eat from this one cooking session. So it works out really well, and it just helps out on all fronts. That way you're cooking a big batch and you can eat on it, and also, provide it to families as well if you wanted to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a vlog. I'm just helping out the wife just to put it together since I work from home. But you guys have a great rest of your day, and God bless.